Welcome to Chapter 6, Lesson 11. How does division affect numbers? Okay, today is about solving multi-step word problems. Some words problems require more than one operation to solve. So today we're going to be talking about this word equation again, and every equation needs an equal sign and a variable. Remember, equa, that root word is equal. Okay. Jada's family bought memberships to the recreation center for a year. It cost $532 for four regular memberships. A deluxe membership costs an additional $35 per membership. How much does a deluxe membership cost? Whew, that is a lot. So when I read a long word problem like that, I often feel a little bit confused. So I want to go back and build an equation that can help me solve these problems, because this isn't as easy as just one divisor, one dividend, and a quotient. Okay, so let's focus a little bit. So we have the regular membership information here, but it's asking for us about a deluxe membership. Okay, so now we need to look at the deluxe membership information. It says it costs an additional $35 per membership. Now, what does that mean? So does that mean that we're adding on the total of 532 plus 35? Or do we need to add a membership for each person for 4 people? So then that would be 35 times 4. Do you understand the difference? So I'm asking, do we just tack on or add on 35 at the end? Or do we have to get into the problem and make sure each person is paying extra? Okay, well, let's look what it says. It says per membership. So additional means add, and then it says per membership. So each person, there's 4 people, they have to pay the original price that we don't know yet, and we have to add 35 to each person because it said per membership. Okay, so now we need to figure out what this number is. Okay, so let's look at the equation that they built. They said the cost of each regular membership was $532, but we have to divide by 4 to find the each price, the unknown. Okay, we don't know how much each person has to pay. Then we have to add this $35 to everybody. And then we'll have the price of the deluxe membership for one person. Okay, so let's start off by just dividing to find out how much the regular membership costs. So 4 divided by 5, or 5 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4, remember divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. And 13 divided by 4, don't want to bust, so let's do times 3. So that would be divide. Now times 3 is multiply, subtract, and bring down. How many times can 4 go into 12? 3 times 4 is 12. 0. Okay, whew. Okay, so each person is paying $133. Okay, so each person here in our little diagram is $33. Now, we have to add 35 to our quotient. Okay, so 133 plus 35. Okay, so what is that? 8, 6, 1. So $168. Okay, so our unknown is $168 here. So 1 deluxe membership costs $168. Okay, so that's the answer. Now, if it had asked how much will it cost for 4 deluxe memberships, then you would have had to multiply this number times 4. But they just want to know how much 1 deluxe membership costs. See, it says A. Okay, so that means it's singular, only 1. Whew, that was a long problem. And then this hint just says parentheses tells you which operation to do first. So that was from up here. Okay, so 1 deluxe membership is $168. If it had asked how much will the family's deluxe membership cost, then we would have had to multiply this one more step and multiply this times 4 for the 4 family members. Okay, let's try the second one. Devin's family went snowboarding. Tickets cost $25 for kids and $30 for adults. Helmets cost $10 each. There are 3 kids and 2 adults in Devin's family. Everyone in Devin's family is getting a ticket and a helmet. Suppose they pay with $200 bill. How much change will they receive? Oh, I'm so tired. It's so big. How will I ever handle this? Well, they've told us to write an equation. This will help us sort all of this nonsense out, okay? Because when I look at this, I think, oh my gosh, where can I even start? So don't worry. If we use an equation, we'll be able to sort it out. First, I'm going to highlight what prices go with the kids. So kids was $25, and there's 3 kids. Okay, so that's my first step, to figure out the cost per kid. So $25 times 3 kids. Okay, now I've got that in. Okay, now we have the adults, right? We have the parents. So we have 2 adults, an adult, and the adult price costs $30. Okay, so now we have 30 times 2. And we're adding these together because we're looking for the word total. Okay, and now we have to sort out this helmet stuff. It says a helmet costs $10 each, and everyone is getting a helmet. Okay, so everyone's getting a helmet. So it's $10 helmet, and all the people. And how many people are there? Well, there's 3 kids and 2 adults, so there's 5 people, right? The 2 adults and the kids. Okay, so they're all getting helmets. That's my sad drawing of a helmet. They're all getting helmets. Okay, so now remember, parentheses first. So 25 times 3. Do you know it? 75. And 30 times 2. 60. And 10 times 5. 50. Okay, so we multiplied, then we have to add in the order. Okay, so 75 plus 60 plus 50. 5. Ooh, 7 plus 6, I know, is 13. And 13 plus 5, 18. Okay, so the total cost is $185. Oh my gosh, but we're not done yet, because look at the question. It says, how much change will they receive? Oh my goodness, change means subtraction, because they're giving $200 to pay, but they only need to pay $185. So now we have to do subtraction at the end to find how much they get back, how much change they get. So 200 minus 185. Just got to subtract across zeros. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 8 is 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So they will get $15 back. Whoa. I'm going to draw a man who's a little bit tired, because Oh my goodness. He's a little bit sleepy because he's been doing some hard work on some math problems. Maybe he has a little sleeping cap. Oh boy, he looks a little bit like a clown. Okay, and last thing, the building on essential questions. It says, how can writing equations help me solve multi-step problems? So how does writing an equation help you? It says me. So you may need to write something different than what I had, but here's my example. It says, when I first read a long problem, I get confused. When I go slowly and build an equation, I can keep track of the numbers and operations. So this is for me. This is why I like using equations, because I get confused at the beginning, but when I go slowly and just write everything down, then I don't lose track of the numbers and operations I need to do. See you in class.